What's up, everyone? I'm Joe. This is Kayla.
Hello.
We are not dating.
Just to clarify.
We're just really good friends.
Yes, indeed.
So, today we're going to talk about local music here on Long Island.
Yeah, we have a fucking sick local music scene, and it's so exciting to go out and see the bands, see the people, and see the same people at every show, and then seeing new faces. It's just quite the experience.
And just about everyone I've always seen here on Long Island just does an amazing job and puts on a great show.
Yeah, and honestly, we went to a show last night at Candy's Magic Pub here in Shirley, and I didn't make it there for all the sets, but even just seeing the people that I was able to see, it was amazing. Like, I love seeing them. I love walking in and being like, oh yeah, I know them. Like, oh yeah, they're in the band and they're my friend, and that's fucking awesome to be able to say, like, yeah, I know that person who's on stage.
It's definitely awesome.
It's pretty awesome. Very.
Alright, so this is our first video, so it's gonna be, really awkward, so fucking deal with it.
And I'm not gonna stop touching my hair. Because fuck piss me off. Stop! I'm just gonna hold it here. Alright.
We both just popped up at the same time.
Alright, so, basically, we just want to give a major shout out, get some recognition out there to the bands that we know and love that are based right here in our hometowns and even just all across Long Island. And the fact that we range from, we have some really cool acoustic bands, alternative rock, a lot of heavy metal, some pop punk, and it's a great time to go out and go to a show where it's not just all heavy bands where you get up and then there's an alternative band and then there's an acoustic set, and it's fucking awesome. What other shows other than overpriced festivals are you going to go to that's going to have that? Take this fucking hat off.
What she said. So, start off with the bands that we saw last night at the show at Candy's. There was I Dreamt the Sea, Show Them Your Titty.
What?
Show Them Your Titty.
Yes, we are. I can't. I'm wearing my I Dreamt the Sea shirt, and they're fucking awesome. They're a sick local band out here. We're great friends with them, and I will support them all the time and rep their shirts and their stickers everywhere I go because they're so fucking cool.
They're so much fun, too. Not just to watch, but to just talk to, be friends with.
Hang out with even, you see them at shows. Even when they're not playing, they still come to the shows. They still hang out with us. They're still down to support every local band. And that's one of the coolest parts about the local music scene around here is that every band supports every band, whether it's in their genre or not. And that's important. You have to have a wide fan variety, and it's great to see everyone come out and just support people.
That's for the most part, anyway. Some people are dicks.
Yeah. That is true. We have quite a few dicks.
Yeah, but that's everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So, show them the EP.
Oh, yeah, okay, so recently, I Dreamt the Sea put out their first EP.
Yeah, what is the name? Set an Open Course.
It's called Set an Open Course, and
you can find it on Bandcamp. Their Bandcamp, I believe, is idreamtthesea.li.bandcamp.com.
You can find them on Facebook at I Dreamt the Sea New York, right? I think that's them. I know that's their Instagram name. So if you can't find them on Facebook, you find them on Instagram. We didn't do much research because we see them a lot, so we don't really check out their stuff online.
Or if you're local, go to a fucking show and fucking buy it.
Yeah, exactly. Because this is the whole point of this video is to get all of you out there who don't come to the local shows because you're I don't want to do that. I don't want to hang out in a bar all night. Screw that. It's so much fun. People are excited and they are, mosh pitting, slam dancing, singing along to every song, and it's a beautiful crowd to be a part of, and everyone should experience it at some point. So get your ass out of your bed and your fucking Snuggie with your cat and get yourself to a local show, because it is something that everyone needs to go to.
Yeah, in my opinion, they're more fun than all those festivals and
Me too.
Big shows. It's just so much more fun being in a little shitty-ass bar with all of your fucking friends, people that you don't even know as well, that by the time you're leaving at the end of the night, good chance you're going to be friends with them. Go outside,
and
do some things.
I was just saying the same thing to my friend Jake today. He's in Pennsylvania. Shout out to Jake Edgett. He's fucking awesome.
I don't fucking know who he is.
Yeah, well, he's my new friend. But I was telling him today about how, he's going to see his first local show. He's from Pennsylvania, so, they don't really have a whole big music scene out there, apparently. And he was going to, like, one of his first local shows ever today. And I was like, it's awesome. And he's like, I don't know, I'd rather see, like, you know, like, my favorite band live or whatever. And I'm like, no, there's nothing better than seeing your friends on that stage. There's nothing better than seeing the kids that you grew up with or the people you went to high school with or the people that you hang out with on a daily basis being on that stage and living their fucking dream. It's so cool to see, and it's such an experience, and everyone should have it at some point.
Well, enough about a new friend. Let's talk about an old friend.
That is true. An old friend also is, they just put out their t-shirts. They're selling them at their shows, so get your ass to a show.
Wait, they have shirts?
Yeah, they're making t-shirts. Cody sent me
shit.
the link. But
shows how much I know.
Yeah, you should definitely check out an old friend if you're into the more alternative kind of music or the music that's maybe not so heavy, but more like, I guess I'd say alternative. They are a lot of fun to listen to. They have, Cody Kohler has a beautiful voice. And Joe Simonello over there, he's playing his instrument that I don't know what he plays. And they're just kicking ass every step of the way. And they're for the people who are like, you know, oh, well, I don't like heavy music, so I'm not going to go. Well, fuck you, because there's a band for you, too. Like, there's a band for everybody.
Exactly. And on that mark, there's also Mint State.
That is true. I don't really know Mint State, but I'm pretty sure Joe's having an affair with their vocalist. So,
A little.
He's pretty cute. Bit. I mean...
Well, anyway, Mint State, I'm pretty good friends with them. Their vocalist, Matt, he's awesome. He's an awesome guy. Definitely fun. I actually work with their guitarist and backup vocalist, and also their drummer and other backup vocalists. Basically, the entire fucking band sings throughout the entire set.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking cool, honestly. I like their music a lot.
So yeah, I work with those two guys, and our company is Liquid Shadows Entertainment. We're a promotion company here on Long Island, and we also have an attached record label, which is One Alliance Records. But enough about what I do for fun work. Mint State. What would I describe them as?
I can't even say I've actually heard them.
Somewhat describe themselves as partly ska, but without the horns.
I feel like if it doesn't have horns, it's not ska. Like, I feel like the horns define the ska music.
But they do a cover of Hotel California, and it's just amazing. And they call it Hotel Scalifornia, which is the only reason I'm saying that. They describe themselves as that. They do kind of a range of different things.
That face.
But, I guess they would kind of fit into just the punk genre.
Speaking of punk genre, let's talk about the Artifact. They're fucking cool.
That's pop punk.
Pop punk, whatever. We're gonna slide over there, because he's gonna go on and on about how he wants to get with Matt from Mint State, and I don't really care. If you want to see a really cool picture, you should check out his Instagram. There's a nice picture of them.
That's on your Instagram.
I thought you stole it.
No, you didn't send it to
my
me.
Instagram, where on my Instagram it's at khef21, and if you go on there, you'll see pictures from all of the local shows that I can at least make it to, because I work a lot. So, shut up, because I have a real job.
You work at a computer store / card shop. I work at
It's a video gaming store.
At least I work for a corporation.
I'd rather not work for a corporation. And we are a corporation, actually. It's Battlegrounds Incorporated.
Oh.
But...
What the fuck ever?
Other than that, there are a lot of pictures on there. There are cool fucking pictures from the shows and the crowds and the people that you'll meet and us with the musicians and our friends with the musicians. You know, it's never like, oh, like the musicians are too high and mighty to hang out with their fans, because their fans are all their best friends, and then we bring all of our friends, and then it's just a big friend party. But you should check out the Artifact, because if you're really into pop punk music, they just put out an EP too. And
the name of the EP is It Might Not Mean a Thing to You.
And it is beautiful.
They have it on iTunes. That's where I got it.
Or you could go to a show and buy it. Like I keep telling you, get your ass to some local shows.
There it is.
It's too white. I don't think they can read it.
It's focusing. The Artifact, It Might Not Mean a Thing to You. There are 8 songs on it. And it's just a great EP. They did a very good job with it. I don't know where they went to have it recorded and produced, but it's fucking good.
Yeah, honestly,
listen to it. They have songs on YouTube as well.
Yeah, we went last night and to the Candy Show, and they were the final band on, and it was like the only band I got to see because I work a lot, and it was actually a lot of fun. Like their crowd just gets so into it, and they're so high energy and high focus, and everyone's just so excited to be there, and they all know the words, and you see everyone in the crowd singing along, and every other person from every other band is like excited to see them, and they're just a blast to be around and a blast to know.
The one thing we did have a big problem with last night were crowd killers.
Crowd killers.
Nobody likes you.
Don't be a crowd killer.
Our friend Jim, he's from the band Montauk Skyline.
We're going to talk about them in a second, but we're going to talk
yes.
crowd killers first.
He hates crowd killers. If you are a crowd killer,
he
is a big-ass fucking ginger. He will knock you the fuck out. You will get knocked the fuck out if you crowd kill him.
Yeah,
or
and
if
this
you're
kid
just
tried.
crowd killing too much.
Someone tried last night. There was a crowd killer there last night. It was not fun.
There were a couple.
But there were a few. But honestly, don't be a crowd killer. Don't be that person who goes directly across the pit when, like, no one's in the middle of the pit. Don't go directly across and elbow the people on the sides. Like, I got completely, like, as hard as the kid could, elbowed like that in the chest last night. Now I have a ginormous bruise on me, and it fucking hurts. So don't do that, because it's not cool. People will hate you, and 9 out of 10 times we'll just kick you out or, like, have someone beat the shit out of you. Because I'm pretty sure Jim was going to beat the shit out of this guy last night, so.
But if someone's standing up against a wall behind other people to make sure that they do not get hit, don't fucking run at them. Go in between the people that he is behind to make it a point to hurt him.
Oh, and don't throw punches. Like, no one wants a person who's like, let me just deck you in the face in the middle of this. No,
exactly.
Calm the fuck down. All right, like, calm the fuck down.
If you do swing and you accidentally punch someone in the back of the head, stop what you're doing.
Apologize.
Exactly.
Yeah. Stop what you're doing, apologize, and then, like, maybe step out for that song, because now that person's about to get you.
Don't be a dick.
And then don't hop back in and do the same fucking thing.
That's the whole point of this part of the video. Just do not be a dick.
Especially the bars where the local bands play, they're not very big venues, and even the people who don't want to be in the pit are still on the edges of the pit usually,
right.
And you don't want to be that person who's, like, pushing the people who don't want to get hurt, or who can't get hurt, for that matter. And if they don't want to be in the pit, they're not going to be in the pit, so stop going after them. Like, don't be a crowd killer, don't be a fucking, like, the buffer people on the edges, they're there to throw you back into the crowd, not for you to beat the shit out of.
Right.
We buffer a lot.
We do.
Yeah.
We're pussies.
I'm not getting in a pit.
One day.
Eventually. But onto Montauk Skyline with our good friend Jim and our good friend John, and I don't remember the rest of the band members' names, but Jim and John are good friends.
They are also awesome.
They are releasing their EP on April 4th at Even Flow Bar in Bayshore. You guys should get your asses down there. It's $5 a head. And they're not going to be going on till late, but you should get there for the opening bands too, because no one likes people who just show up for the headline. That's not cool. Right. Their new EP is called 1,000 Feathers, and it's super fucking good. Everything on it is good. Their music is beautiful, and it's kind of a nice, like, mix of everything that we see in the local scene, I think.
Yeah. I
think they have a nice, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Combination. They have a nice combination of everything that people like. They're very, they have a very unique sound to them, and I like them. And I like seeing them play because people, like, they just get so into their music. And you see John, he's all, like, bent down and screaming. And you see Jim, he's, like, flipping his hair all over, like, everyone in the band.
Yeah, Jim, something you need to know about him, he always has his hair in a ponytail unless he's performing.
Yeah.
Then it comes out of the ponytail, and it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's very long and curly.
They have cool song names, too. Like, one of their songs is Rock Bottom Phenomenon.
Yeah.
And it makes me giggle every time I hear it.
Yeah, they just, they're a great band to see live. They're a great band to be friends with and to get to know. And their artwork for their cover, too, is so fucking cool for the EP. And honestly, I'm so excited for this EP release. So remember, it's April 4th. It's a Friday night at Even Flow Bar in Bayshore. $5 to get in. And, I mean, if you're over 21, you can drink that night. Not just for $5, not an open bar.
Also, Even Flow.
You can drink.
They have some of the best fucking wings I've ever had.
We have a little quirky things about every venue we go to that we love.
Even Flow's entire wing menu, all the wings are named after bands that play there often. all local bands.
We respect venues like that who really take pride in the local bands, who are
Yeah.
really like, let's get down with the local bands. Let's, we're going to let them play here. Because it's hard to find places that are going to let us play heavy metal in there or let us play, the hardcore stuff. It's hard to get that in there and because people don't always want to hear it. And so when we find bands and venues that will let us do it, it's so exciting. And then when they're really into it, like Even Flow, where they're naming their wings after, like, the local bands, that's fucking awesome.
And some of their wings are pretty interesting. They have French toast wings. I haven't had those yet. Well, you're you. I've seen people eat them, and they were very satisfied with them.
There's something going on in my eyes. Guys, I'm sorry I'm doing this with my eyes. There's like something like my fucking eyelash is getting stuck to my bottom eyelid, and I can't open my eye all the way. So I'm sorry. Hold on.
But anyway, wings. Yeah.
No one wants to hear about the wings. I want to hear about the bands.
They have really unique wings. They're all named after bands. They do have 1 million Scoville wings. If you don't know what Scoville is, it's the heat rating. And you have to sign a waiver to eat those.
Yeah. If you have a weak stomach, I wouldn't recommend it.
Or if you have a strong stomach, I would recommend being near a bathroom.
Yeah.
For the next 5 days.
While we're on venues, before we move on to the next few bands we want to talk about, one of the coolest venues that I was actually recently just in for Jake Furia's EP release, the acoustic EP, we're going to get to that in a second, was Amityville Music Hall. That was fucking cool. Like, being in there, the guys who run it are so nice. They're so down with everyone. Like, they'll let you go outside, like, out back and, like, smoke a cigarette. Don't try and smoke pot there. That's not cool. We got people kicked out at the last show because they were trying to, smoke their ganj in the back, and the guy got pissed off. So don't do that there, because that's rude.
Because it was all just coming right in the back door and going right up to the sound guy, which the sound booth is, like, right next to the back door.
But they have a nice set-off stage. They're, people love their bar there, and I guess you call it the GA area for this. It's actually one of the bigger venues I've been in, honestly. And it's beautiful. The acoustics in there sound fucking phenomenal, and it's a great venue to go in. I definitely prefer doing that. We're doing Joe's birthday show there, hopefully. Not going to say anything about that yet. We'll get that in another video because it's not set in stone. But you can look forward to seeing a lot of your favorite local bands on that show because they all love Joe because he works the door and roadies and books some shows and does guest vocals and shit. And I just go along with him.
What's in my hair?
I don't know. That's beanie fuzz.
No, that's not a beanie fuzz.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
That is a bug.
Oh, ew. Can you not put it on my floor? What?
It's from your house.
Oh, we were in the car, we were in the restaurant, we were in the backyard.
Well, I just felt it on me.
Anyway. He's trying to be like me. Joe's highest aspiration is to be like me.
Not at all.
We thought we were going to do this video like 10 times, but I think we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes into this video.
And we don't have that much more to go.
Yeah. Can we even post an 18-minute video on YouTube without having to pay?
We're going to try, because I like this video. I don't want to redo it.
If anything, we'll just separate the parts of the video and make it like part 1, part 2, blah, blah, blah.
So the next thing we're going to hit on is, I mentioned it earlier, Jake Furia's EP that he just released. EP? Yeah, the acoustic EP. We were just at that show a couple weeks ago, and that was fucking awesome. He's a great musician to see live. He is kind of that overall everyone's cup of tea kind of music. No matter who you are, no matter what you like, you're going to like his music. It is fun to listen to. He's got like a little bit of acoustic, some kind of reggae sounding, some pop punk sounding songs. He's got some very exciting things he's doing with his next EP, but that is not in the works yet. Honestly, I think that we all love seeing...
It's not going to be an EP. It's going to be a full-length album.
That is awesome.
And there's going to be many more pop punk songs on there. He's working on writing those.
Cool.
Those songs, I think I'm going to be on like all of them.
That's pretty cool.
Screaming, doing a little falsetto.
Yeah, it's exciting to see him play because he always invites every local band, no matter what kind of genre you are or what you like to listen to. It's exciting to go out to his shows because everyone there is always super friendly and in a good mood, and the bands love playing with him. And he's friendly. I mean, you could not know him, and he'll probably give you a hug and like tell you you're cool and all.
No, it's not. He will probably give you a hug.
Jake
Fury will hug you, and you will. There's a good chance you'll get tangled in his long, luscious.
It's longer
hair.
than mine. It's actually nicer than mine too. It's not so thick and frizzy, and he doesn't have to fuck with it 100 times before it looks okay.
Yeah. He just hops out of bed and it's just there.
No, he has to brush it. It looks a little crazy sometimes.
He says that he doesn't brush it.
I will show you a picture of what his hair looks like after bed.
All right. I've seen Jake wake up before.
But, it's exciting to know him and to be around with, to hang around with him and his band. Well, not really even his band.
Oh, no, screensaver.
Oh,
no, it locked. Oh, no, I hope it's still recording. Oh, my God. That's how long this video has been going. Okay.
All right, we're still
it's
on.
Still going. Cool.
Cody Kohler sent me a video.
Oh, Snapchat.
Yeah. Just a heads up, an old friend's having practice right now. Just a little update. He told me that earlier. And I got a very weird video of him talking about something.
Why are you looking at your Snapchat while we're making a video?
Because I was going to put a picture of Jake, and then, I didn't get to... I forgot, because I got distracted by the Snapchat. But, yeah, Jake Furia, cool guy to hang out with, cool guy to listen to his music to. It's all really fun, and everyone just kind of has the feels when he's on, and that's pretty fucking cool, too. I guess... Should we hit on Face?
Yeah.
There's another kind of up-and-coming local band. They're just a fun side project right now, but we hope to see more from at least their vocalist, Omar Montufar. I just like saying his name.
Love you,
but
Omar.
I love you too. Shout out to Omar, because he always gives me a shout out. Every show I've been to that he's played, he's given me a shout out, including telling me that one of their new songs, I Wrote This for a Girl, was about me. It's not. Don't think it is. But, nice shout out. And he, they're pretty cool. They're the Face with No Name. It's Louis Navis, Derek McMahon, and Omar Montufar.
And Robbie
And
Reeve.
Robbie Reeve. Sometimes he's not always there. But
well, he wasn't there because he was
in the play.
In the school play.
They're all young, but they're really good too. It's fun to see them play. They're a lot of fun, and Omar knows how to just talk to the crowd and make them laugh, and he's super funny. And we hope to see a lot from them. I know they're in the studio right now, so maybe we'll be getting some real tracks from them soon.
I flicked the cherry off my cigarette.
So, catch them out. Check them out on Facebook, and hopefully you'll dig them, because they're pretty chill, and they're a lot of fun to hang out with and talk to. High energy, good tunes.
Lewis has very high energy.
We're not going to talk about that. Omar's a great person to be around, but definitely get yourself to a local show. I think we hit on all the local bands. I'm going to feel like shit if we forgot one.
Aimless again.
Yes.
They are my buddies.
They were awesome to see. They were so fucking cool to see.
They are actually on One Alliance Records, what I mentioned earlier. Me working for the company. But they're part of us. And they're just a bunch of awesome guys. Awesome to talk to.
They're a lot of fun to see play. They were really good at the acoustic show that was recently done. Oh, we forgot Inside the Cypher.
Holy shit! How did we forget?
I'm sorry, Tamim.
It's Meme, Russell, Julian. I don't know the other people's names, but
we're really sorry that we forgot you. I'm glad that I thought about the acoustic show, because now I feel like an asshole for forgetting you guys. They're pretty good tunes too. You gotta check them out. You're right there. They're pretty good tunes too. They're fun to see and hang out with. They're all good vibes, good music. If you were at that acoustic show, they are not Latin music, I promise.
Yeah, they specifically changed how their songs are played to make them sound Latin. They are very, very heavy.
But they're a fun band to see. They get it. They're just a crowd maker. They just make the crowd go crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah. And
my eyes still do that weird thing.
Yeah. They're very fun up on stage, especially when they were doing their acoustic set. It's Meme makes some scary faces when he screams.
Yeah, but he's the nicest person. Yeah, don't be taken aback by his crazy fases, because he's pretty fucking cool. Yeah,
but when they were doing their set, it had that Latin feel to it. And Meme's up there dancing, just and then out of nowhere, just.
People that are just so involved in our music scene. I'm going to give another shout out to Shane Egan. He does a lot of the booking for Candies, and I think I would like to run through a list of our local venues. I still don't
know Shane. I don't know how.
He's a nice guy. He does a lot of booking. He plays a little bit of music. It's definitely a good idea to check out some of our local venues. Even Flow Bar in Bayshore, Candy's Magic Pub in Shirley, Revolution in Amityville. Used to be Ollie's Point. Don't get them confused. They're the same place.
89 North.
89 North in Patchogue.
And also the Emporium in Patchogue.
The Emporium in Patchogue.
The Vibe Lounge?
Vibe Lounge, the Amityville Music Hall, which is my new favorite venue.
I thought you already said that.
No, I mentioned them earlier. I might have said it.
Who cares?
Anyway, those are some of our local venues. You can check out all these bands' Facebook pages, get to know their members, come to the shows, get to know all of us and all of our friends who just play beautiful music all the time. And I guess that's the end of our very long video.
All right.
But to everyone we give a shout out to, I don't know if you want to give another shout out, not to LaQuisha.
But I love LaQuisha. I actually do want to give a shout out to Dan O'Brien. He is the owner of Liquid Shadows, and I only started working for Liquid Shadows, working with Liquid Shadows, maybe a little bit over 2 weeks ago, and he has just been so great to me. He's helped me out. So many nights I've just been at his house until 4 a.m. working with him, having fun, and he's an awesome person. Get to know him. If you're a musician, he will definitely help you out. Yeah,
I'm going to give a few shout-outs, too. I definitely want to give a shout-out to specifically a member from one band who is just awesome, Jackie Califoot. You're fucking cool to see. She's someone that you want to get to know. She's at every show. She rocks out. And a big shout-out to... wow, I just forgot who I was going to give my shout-out to. I'm a terrible person.
Are they in a band?
I feel like they are, but I can't remember. I lost the name.
Say, what they do.
I don't remember. I just lost the whole concept. Anyway, big shout outs to all our friends and everyone in the local music scene here and everyone who's making this local music scene fucking awesome, because you guys are the people that, the fans and the bands, everyone together, that's making this happen. So if you don't know our local music scene here on Long Island, get your ass to a show, and we hope to see you there soon.
Yeah. So, if you're watching this in the morning, good morning. Watching this in the middle of the day,
good afternoon.
Shouldn't you be doing something else with your life?
Going to work, going to school.
If you're watching this tonight, have a good night.
And you
Don't
should probably
get too fucked up.
If it's a Friday night or a Saturday night, you should probably be at a show, a local show, because there's lots of them every weekend.
Definitely.
So you shouldn't be watching this on a weekend night. You should be watching this on a weeknight,
right.
After you eat dinner or something. I don't know. But we're gonna post this now, so hopefully you see it now. But not till later if you're at a show.
Yeah.
But definitely come check out our local music scene, and I guess that's it for tonight.
Hasta la bye bye.
Bye bye.